I'm Kamila, and my project was on effective temperatures on production of solar panel, power of solar panels. So basically, obviously, solar panels are being used as an alternative energy, and solar panels are work when the sun hits the solar panel in the cell, and the photons, which are small particles in the sun, light, and they transfer energy to the electrons, and then they kind of like scatter everywhere, and then they kind of are gathered again into an electrical current, which starts to flow in the same direction, and that's kind of how it's created. And then there's two different kinds of silicon, negative and positive, and then they like switch pick blah, blah, blah. Yeah, anyways, so I did more research on solar panels and their flaws. And basically, one of the more interesting flaws I found in solar panel was that at a certain temperature, that the production of the solar panel would start to decrease. Yeah, and that starts around 45 degrees Celsius, that the production in them starts to decrease because of the band gap between the two. The band gap gets smaller, creating less area for the flow. Anyway, so I tested that in 3 different methods, 3 different experiments I did. The first method, I set up a solar panel, attached it with to a resistor with 2 alligator clips, and then to the voltmeter. And so I first tested at a very cold temperature in a freezer, and then at a colder temperature in a refrigerator, and from there I went into warmer temperatures and hotter temperatures. That one showed some funky results where the production started going up higher and then decreased and kind of stayed flat for a while, and then went up and did the same thing again. So those were weird and not, they were opposite from previous knowledge that we had done. And so I tried a second test, and I kind of played with the variables a little and tried taking out the resistor. And that showed the right, the production that we were going for, that we were looking for. And it worked with previous stuff we've done. And so, but taking out the resistor might have not been the smartest choice, so I tried it again, and this time I heated the solar panel using a hairdryer so that not everything, including the light source that was acting as the sun in my experiment, wouldn't get heated, and that showed pretty similar results to previous knowledge and previous research that I had done. And so from there,